Denton, hey, I just read your response to this week's forum, and I really have to commend you for your honesty in your opening remarks there, because I think that a lot of us have experiences that may not be aligned with the exceptions to the rule. However, I think that what you got to in your final or concluding paragraph was that even though that may be not what we see or think of when we think of diverse schools, because I think that the stigma around diverse schools is not in line with achievement. Like we may see that those are doing very well, as you mentioned, in athletics, and maybe not so much in academics. However, I think that the goal is to find a way to be inclusive of everyone, make everyone feel like they belong in your school, and that they all have the same right to learn, regardless of their culture or their circumstances. And I think that's what your concluding paragraph was getting at. So I think that many of us come from a background where being in a diverse school like what we were reading about or what we were watching is a little bit foreign. And I can say from my perspective, I grew up in a school that was about 40% African American and for about 60% white. So, but there was not many other cultures that were accounted for. So I was exposed to those two cultures, but there's so many more that were underrepresented. So although I had some experiences, it was not what I would consider to be culturally diverse. When I think diverse, I'm thinking incorporating as many cultures as possible. I think that Taylor was talking about in class one time they have like 20 some odd different nationalities represented. And though there may only be one individual from a specific culture, that's still an opportunity to learn or include those families. So I think that overall, the message that I took from this week and even from reading your perspective is that we have a responsibility as administrators, even though we may not have experienced that, to strive for that and making our school the rule, not the exception. So I appreciate you pointing all that out, and then I'll talk to you later.